For 18 years, I carried the dream of this degree. Thinking kept it alive. Doing, one class at a time, made it real. And today, we are living proof of NC State's motto, think and do.
Boom. Mic drop, walk off the stage, and go get that degree. Terrica Lewis. Sky on Bryony and Sarah on Mix 101.5. We're excited to have with us right now the 2025 commencement speaker for NC State University. Terrica with us right now. Good morning, Terrica, and congratulations.
Yes.
On that iconic lifetime moment. And on top of that, you also got to deliver a speech, which, by the way, huge kudos that you had to sit there for 3 hours until it was your turn.
Right.
And you were still focused to have that walk-off, drop the mic moment. So job well done, Terrica.
Thank you so much.
So your story is fantastic because behind the scenes, this was a degree that was 18 years in the making. You served in the military with the Navy.
Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you for that.
You became a mother?
You became a mother, by the way. Son who just graduated high school, too. But I know your big theme of your speech was, it's never too late to chase a dream. Describe that moment for you and how big a deal it was for you to take that time and had that commitment to that. No matter what, I'm going to make this happen for myself.
I didn't see myself as a college graduate. I just didn't really know, how I was going to make that happen over time. So I think that when you have something in your mind that you want to do for yourself, you're willing to accept the curveballs and the audibles and the different things life can throw at you, that it doesn't really matter how long it takes because, all of our lives are different lengths anyway. You never know how long it takes for your journey to reach, those points of success. So that's just how I look at life with anything. I'm a very determined person, and time is so fluid. It doesn't dictate how long before I'm willing to work for something I want.
Oh, yeah. I love you. Yeah, come on. I'm loving every single word coming out of your mouth this morning.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
This is great.
Well, and it's true. We get so caught up in you go to school, you go to college, you get your degree, you get married, you buy the house. There's like this track people expect to go on, and these well-laid plans sometimes get curveballs. And what do you say to somebody because some people get real caught up in their plans. They get if something goes wrong, it really throws them for a loop. What do you tell someone like that?
I'd say don't be foolish enough to feel like you are the author of your own story entirely. While we are responsible for the role we play in our lives, you have to be willing to leave space for the creator, or however you look at life, to make way with you, to put you in places that you didn't anticipate. And sometimes that looks like failure. So, you can't stick too tight to a plan because how can you predict where you're actually meant to be?
Absolutely.
I lean towards, I don't have the awareness to know all of what I'm capable of, but something out there is. So when I see something in my way, or something deterring me, I think of it more as, okay, maybe my anticipations weren't even where. Maybe there's so much more that I was supposed to do with this, but I still needed some humbling or growing.
Yes! Oh, my God! Just don't stop talking! I don't even want to ask you a question because that's time that you could be talking.
She's like, I'm real good at it. That's why they asked me to do the speech.
Catty. I can talk all day with you.
It's amazing. I just love your mindset. I love this resilience that you have inside of you because you're right. Not every single timeline is traditional, and you never know. Had you gone the traditional route and started college, maybe quote unquote on time, you wouldn't have been ready. First, you went to the Navy, you became a mother, and you built a foundation of skills so when you went to college, you did it the right way. That's kind of how you look at it.
I'll tell you what, I'm very grateful that I did not have what I wanted. And that's why they say, be careful what you ask for, and God will give you what you need, not always what you want. But I look back and I realized that had I been able to go straight into, which law school is my goal here, had I been able to go straight into that, I don't think I was mentally and mature enough.
Right.
I don't think I was ready for that. I think I might have sold myself short in what I would have been capable of. But now I'm older, and I look back and I'm like, okay, thank you, God, because I wanted that so bad, but I wasn't ready for it
That's
yet.
right.
And now my mind is, more clear, I'm more mature. I look at things with a more humble perspective, and it took years for that for me. Everybody doesn't require that, and kudos to them. But for me, I look back and connect the dots, and I can see that, God needed me to humble myself more.
Yes. Yes, I can absolutely relate to that. I think we all can. I mean, it's like you try not to get too down when something doesn't go right. You have to pivot quickly and trust the process. Trust in yourself. Right now, talking to Terrica Lewis, who is this spring student commencement speaker. She is living proof it's never too late to chase your dream. That's at least what was written about her on the NC State website.
Oh, yeah. You made Instagram, girl, and the website.
Terrica ever.
Congratulations.
You're killing it. What lesson do you want your son to take away from your story?
So you got to get a little bit excited when things don't go your way, because there's an artist that's here that's able to create much more than what we're capable of. So you have to be able to look at detours and derailings and things that don't look like what you want. You have to be able to get a little excited and say, I have no idea what's coming next, but this is just a story that I'm so interested in reading, so let's go.
Yeah,
Boom.
Don't ever give up. I mean, honestly, your path follows mine a little bit. I didn't know where I was headed, and I had to go through a real dark time, get pregnant when I wasn't expecting it. But had I not gone through all the things that I went through, I would not have the job I have today, which is my dream job. You never know. And I love I love that you are able to sing it from the rooftops and inspire other students. And it's a really great lesson in life. You just never know.
Yeah, you got to be proud of yourself, too. That's one thing. I haven't always been, but now I am.
Good.
And when you're proud of yourself, you're able to take things, you can get a knockback, but you're able to take it because you're like, well, I know I'm doing the best I can, so I'm just going to keep going.
I love this. A walking, talking TED Talk of great quotes. I'm inspired. What are we doing with our lives next, guys?
Yeah, they're called Terrica Talks now.
Yeah. Oh, they're not TED
Terrica
Talks.
Talks.
They're Terrica Talks.
I am currently not yet employed. Let's talk about it.
Employ yourself, girl.
Hey, well, best of luck on that next chapter at law school if that's what you were trying to do. Terrica Lewis, never too late to chase up on your dreams. Terrica, congratulations to you, your son, all the graduates in your family right now. And thank you for taking the time to join us today. Congratulations on an incredible moment for you and everybody else over the weekend at NC State's campus.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
It's our
You got it,
pleasure.
Terrica. Our pleasure.
Bye, Terrica.